Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Premonition, the director's cut. Last time, we had some heart-to-heart conversations with George, Emily, and York. And York's not really sure what to do at this point, because we've arrested Nick, but York does not think he did anything. Diane was another suspect, but she's dead now, so York just has to trust in the coffee, and we are going to be having breakfast in a bit. For right now, though, let's take a look at our DLC suits. We've now worn all of the DLC suits, so I guess we're just going to be repeating ones at this point. I guess, for right now, let's just talk to Harry wearing the ugliest, tackiest suit that we can. We're going to go with the high roller suit. Certainly fitting to meet a high roller like Harry wearing this. Oh, and let's give Emily a new one. We've gone through almost everything with her as well. I guess at this point, we'll go with this one. This has got to be the worst of the Emily models. I would say even worse than Looking Lively is Soiled. We probably won't be using that for very long. We'll use it for right now. Actually, I don't know if Emily's going to appear in this part. She might not. We'll see. We'll see. Let's resume, and let's see what happened last time in the investigation.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
And after we went to bed, we have a dream as we appear in the White Room. The second time we've seen the White Room. First time we were here, we saw a child. But now we're in a Lost Woods-ish style maze. I don't think there was any particular direction you had to go in. No clues or anything indicating where you need to be. Yeah, because now we meet a man, and this man does not look familiar to us. Who is this person? Of course, this is Harry. It's just that we don't recognize him without his mask and him standing up.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Well, I mean, what if we said no? Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's really an option here. So, we haven't heard Harry talk, so hearing him talk is not going to give us a clue as to who he is. We can see his neck holes. So his neck things are the only indication as to this being Harry.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
I like that our fly friends followed us into the dream.
I do. It's better than staying here.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
Look carefully, boy. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
That seems like a strange keepsake to keep as a memento after this case. Was that part of York's dream? I don't think it would have been.
Mr. Morgan, do you want a refill?
Yes. Thank you.
Is the coffee that good, Mr. Morgan?
Coffee is a vital, investigative tool. I know exactly what to do now. It says to hurry, and the first letter of each line is H-A-R-R-Y. Hurry to Harry. Looks like the time that he was talking about has come. Let's go pay the problematic rich boy who owns half of the town a visit. Polly, I think I'm going to go see Harry today.
Oh, really? He's a little strange, but I think he's the most trustworthy one around here. I think you'll have fun with him.
If you say so, Polly, then we probably will.
Of course! Now, give me your cup, and I'll give you some more coffee.
I'll see you later, Polly.
Mr. Morgan, what about the coffee? Don't you want a refill? Your coffee!
I like how you can tell that York's model stops moving away because of all the flies are still in the shot. And when York says, I'm sure that we're going to have a good time with Harry, I'm sure he means York, Zach, and the flies. Here's Kaysen.
Hey, am I still a suspect?
No.
Okay, well, good. My wife and I have been living separately for over 3 years now. Diane, she's a single woman, so this shouldn't be a problem.
That's true.
I feel so bad for Diane, though. Gosh. Did you find out who did it?
I can't discuss that.
Yes, of course. I understand. You don't have to tell any of the folks around town about me and Diane, do you?
No, I won't do that. But it's a small town. I'm sure the rumors have started already. Nothing to be ashamed of, right? What's there to worry about?
Nothing in particular. No, nothing at all. I'm clean as the sheets in this hotel. What's with that look? We don't have a problem, right?
It looks like Kaysen is involved with another woman in town. We can only hope it isn't Emily.
It seems like that is kind of an assumption on York's part. Kaysen having some trouble getting off of that couch. That the reason Kaysen is still sticking around in town is because he must be involved with another woman. Cloudy in the morning, clear sky later, so no rain today. Is there anything that...
Oh, hi.
Is he selling anything new? Chocolate bars. Selling that. That's new. Selling some new lures, the legend worm, but I haven't been doing any fishing at all. I was about to say, when we were seeing the intro to the chapter that, hey, we didn't get a cutscene from the future, from when the story is being told. But then we did get that. Except we didn't get any dialogue during that part. It looks terrible.
York, I can't find Thomas. Was he here?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you tried the radio?
I've been trying, but he's not answering.
What about Nick?
No problem with him. He's calmed down a little. He's still saying he didn't do it. Nick said that Thomas disappeared sometime during the night. He kept calling for him, but Thomas stopped responding. I'm a bit worried. George has asked for permission to search for Thomas.
I understand that things have been hard for Thomas, but surely he's just resting at home. But I'm not against looking for him. Tell George that he has my blessing.
Okay. As far as I know, Thomas always calls in when he needs a day off.
We're human, and so we are limited. As far as you know, there haven't been any serial killings here before, right?
That's right, but that's not...
Emily, I'm going to see Harry today.
What? Why? We have plenty of other leads to follow, don't we?
He did invite me over, though. It would be bad manners not to accept.
Are you really an FBI agent? I think the FBI would take a more logical approach to investigations.
But Emily, a serial killer does not stay within the boundaries of logic. Thus, you can't hope to capture such a killer using only logic. That's why I'm going to see Harry. You go with George and find Thomas.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Great. Thanks.
I was an idiot for thinking he might be a good pick. I really need to work on my taste in men.
That really is the worst of the Emily models. Okay, so... yeah, that's right. This is the point in the game where Thomas vanishes. Might as well get that agent honor. Lunch is still available? Oh, yeah, I think Emily will make lunch at this point, won't she? Since Thomas is not around. Might as well go in. Right, so after Diane's death, Thomas vanishes, and... oh, wait, this is the hotel. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking we were at the police station. We did not just warp to the police station, no, we did not. Yeah, so that's how that went. That after Diane dies, Thomas vanishes. We don't know where he went to. Well, we know where he is, it's just no one else knows. And let me just pull out my flare. My special flare. And, at this point in the story, people start suspecting that maybe Thomas is a suspect because he vanished and is nowhere to be found. That's how this goes. It is a new episode, so York probably has new things to say.
Zach, we've ended up with a third victim. That dive I made at the gallery ended up being a wasted attempt to save a life. It's a real mess, Zach.
Dive. When's the last time I made a dive like that? Oh, I remember. Do you? It was in my late teens. We used to go to those concerts. You and I like punk rock, but we like different types of punk. You liked hard and heavy punk, like Crash and Sham 69. I like the more twisted ones, like The Damned, Buzzcocks, Iggy Pop, and Joy Division. We used to talk for hours about the bands we really liked, but for some reason, neither of us listened to the Sex Pistols. I wonder why that was. Seems strange thinking about it now.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Let's see. Probably we want the office room. Yeah, okay, there's Emily. Well, I mean, I don't think the uniform is dull right now, but yeah, she could be wearing something else.
I thought about ordering in, but since we had leftovers, I made us lunch. What's with the face? I think my cooking turned out pretty good today.
Oh, okay, great. Sudden crisis. What should I do, Zach?
I might not be a wonder chef like Thomas, but I do practice every day. Well, come on, tell it to me straight.
Emily.
Yes, what?
I went into the sewer once during an investigation.
Okay, just stop right there.
Oh, her cooking's bad. Feeling drowsy. No, wait, no, we're not. Our stats are good. They're maxed out. We don't need to go to bed. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible for Emily to... we should talk to Nick, that's right. I don't think it's possible for the lunch scene with Emily to improve if you've done her side quests and helped her with her cooking. It just would have been the same cutscene, I believe, even if you completed that. I also like how there are some cells that are empty, and then Nick is just sharing the cell with someone else? What? Why?
Hey, Nick.
Happy that you've got your man? No. I'm not your man. I'm just a suspect.
Nick.
I didn't do it.
Actually, I believe you. But until we catch the real murderer, you're going to remain a prime suspect.
What's gonna happen to me then? Never mind. I'm more worried about Olivia. How's she doing? Come on, say something.
I can't tell you anything.
If that's the case. Could you hand her a letter? Please? Agent...
You don't mind me inspecting it first?
Oh, that's fine.
Only this once, Nick.
Thank you. Thanks. Tell her I'm sorry, will you?
Nick, you need to do that, not me.
All right, we got Nick's one and only side quest, I believe. Nick, of course, not very personable throughout the game, but he's in prison. Can't do anything about that. And he can't just ignore it. He can't just tell York to just get out of here like he does when we're in his diner. And so he kind of has to open up a little bit. It's a humbling experience for Nick. Let's see what that says, actually. It just says a letter from Nick to Olivia. Nothing else in the description. Their house is very close by. Like that close by. Like close enough that I'm just going to walk there instead of drive. Can I cut through these yards? That would make it a little faster. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a fence that's going to block me here. Where's that front door? Probably in the front is where the front door would be, I would think.
What's this?
Nick asked me to give it to you. It's a letter from him to you.
Nick wrote this? For me? Olivia, I'm sorry for all the trouble I am causing you.
I'm writing this letter because I need to tell you some things. First, I'm sorry about meeting with Diane without telling you. My actions were irresponsible and may have caused you to misunderstand. But I swear to God I was not cheating on you, and I didn't kill Diane. That's what I wanted to tell you. As I sit here in this cell, all I can think about is you. Don't worry about keeping the diner open, okay? Try to eat well, too. I had thought that this happiness we had would just go on forever. I've always been grateful to you, but I've never told you, have I? I used to think that putting it into words made it sound cheap. But at times like these, words are all we need. Thank you for everything. Once I get home, I'll make it up to you. Take care of yourself. I love you. Nick.
Agent, could you wait a moment, please? I want to write a reply.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
It's very short. We can actually read it from there.
Zach, I hope Nick will feel better by this.
Right, head back to the station. Give this to Nick. Oh, there's something shining over here. What was this? It's an onion. I'm going to just take it. Olivia, I'm going to take your onion if that's okay. I mean, you're not saying anything, so I guess it's fine. Look at all the food just lying around. So much bread and wine. Alright, this is probably a bedroom because York, for whatever reason, bedrooms are the one place he cannot go. Any other room, well, a study, he doesn't want to go in there, I guess. But most rooms, he's fine with. It's just bedrooms, he has a problem. Anything else in this house? I don't think there is. Alright, let's head back to the police station. Keep calling it the police station. It's actually the sheriff's department. Oh, there's Quint. What's he doing? What's going on?
Damn.
No? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he's upset about Becky.
Damn.
That's all he has to say. He's still upset about Becky. And of course, probably not a whole lot of faith in York, considering not only Becky's dead, but Diane also is dead. Now 3 murders. York not doing such a good job at catching this killer and stopping the murders is the thing. It's what he's here to do, but he hasn't really been able to make that happen.
Huh?
Eh?
It's a letter from Olivia.
From Olivia? What the? I wrote so much. More than I'd ever actually say. A lot more than this. And she writes me only 3 lines back.
Not enough for you?
Oh, no, it's more than enough.
She wrote as much as she could. That's the best she could do right now.
Yeah. 3 powerful lines. I believe in you. I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I don't agree with the last one, though. I'm the one who has to apologize.
Do you feel a little better now, then? Just wait until the case is finished. I promise this will all come to an end.
Yeah. I know, I believe you. She's believing in me, too, and waiting for me.
Well, I have to be going.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, now we can get the good stuff.
What's this?
The key to the back door of the diner. There's a big bag in the kitchen. I don't know if you could use it, but consider it yours. You'll have to help yourself to it, of course. I can't exactly go with you.
Okay. I'll take this and I'll go check it out. Looks like a return to better things for those two, eh, Zach?
You know, Diane being murdered was the best thing that could have happened to Nick and Olivia. We'll look back on this years in the future and say, man, it's a good thing she died. Who's to say what would happen to their marriage if she wasn't killed? I'm still wondering about that he has a cellmate. Did they just not notice when they put Nick in the cell that they had put an NPC in there as well? I mean, there's a lot of details that they have to pay attention to when making a game. It's just that maybe that was one particular detail they didn't notice. Otherwise, maybe they would have taken that NPC out of that cell and put it in another one that wasn't being used. I don't know. It just seems weird that there are empty cells, but the one they put Nick in just happens to have someone else in it. It doesn't do anything. He just sits there. Nick doesn't talk to him or interact with him or anything. Well, since we got this, we might as well cash in on Big Bag. The diner's very close by. Yeah, that's right there. We're gonna get Nick's bag. His bag will be ours. Thought he could hide his bag from us. No. York was always destined to get his bag. His big bag. Here's the one. Oh. Well, I guess I can forget about the game being crash-proof now. Clearly, there are still crashes. That can happen. Even though it was able to survive the part where I was going into the Muses Gallery before. It looks like, hey, crashing can and will still happen with the PC version of Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. We probably don't actually need Nick's big bag. Probably could just redo this without getting that, because, well, it's not necessary. It's just, okay. That's next time I'll just go see Harry. I said for the past couple of videos I'm going to see Harry. I still haven't. Okay, so next time we'll just skip all that and just go talk to Harry next time in Deadly Premonition, the director's cut. Hopefully I can get into Harry's house without the game crashing. This is obviously an evil plot by the Raincoat Killer to prevent York from being able to solve the case, just making the game crash multiple times along the way to make progress more difficult is the thing. It's all a clever plot, but the Raincoat Killer won't win. We'll overcome these challenges he placed in front of us and solve the mystery, and we'll just continue that by talking to Harry next time, hopefully.